Welcome here to the Collingwood River, where we're about to start our 9-day expedition into the Eldon Range here. And now we're just final preparations, heading up big climb today, 1400 metres or so. It's enough chatter, got to get moving, get on the track.
We're halfway to Rocky. The first one will be Rocky.
Which one? That
first one?
Pinnacle one or?
What have you got there, Mouse?
Bit of steak, slow cooked steak, and what I like to do is have a little bit of salt and pepper, like so.
Wow.
Bit of salt.
It actually looks like a nice steak with potato.
Oh, restaurant quality.
And just to finish it off,
New cutter.
a bit of cheese.
With cheese. Great
Cheese
idea.
sprinkle. And look at that. That is a gourmet meal out in the bush in Australia. Thanks very much. That's good.
Oh yeah.
So it's got like a bit of meat.
Oh yeah.
Morning, it's day 2 and the forecast was for little rain and the wind was going to drop out after coming through overnight. Shit is just everywhere. Wind's just gone bananas. It's pissing down outside. We're all just trying to work out what the hell's going on. A bit of laughter. We're all in good spirits. It's been a couple of years since I've had to do a really wet weather pack up like this, so just trying to get back into the mindset to get ready, but it's going to be a fun day. Day 2. Well, the weather took a turn last night and we're just heading off here early morning, nearly 8 a.m. Very misty. Yeah, it's been very windy, very rainy, but we're comfortable, happy, heading up this next climb. We just got to the top of the ridge line of Rocky Hill, only about half an hour from camp, and we are now heading off to Camp Hill in pretty crazy conditions. Nothing we haven't experienced before, but I've got to be honest, today I don't really feel like it, but it's because it's my second day out here. It's been a while and the weather was meant to be nice, but that's what you get in Tassie. You get these days where the weather does unexpected things. We're probably literally just stuck in the cloud and it's probably sunny all around these peaks, but
welcome to Tasmania. Anyway, off to Camp Hill we go. Got day packs on, it's probably about 5 hours return. So it's a decent side trip. Then we've probably got another 5 hours to get to camp. So we've still got at least 10 to 11 hours to go, I reckon. It's gonna be a big day. That will put us in at about 5 or 6 p.m, I reckon. Okay, you won't see much today. Here we are on the summit of Camp Hill. Awesome. That's it. Man, what a day. We've still got a long way to go. We've still got about 7.5 hours walking, I reckon.
A little Pandani break. It's coming down off Camp Hill. It's been very shitty weather. Hasn't stopped raining all day.
So a bit of a taste of what it's like here. We're off track. We're still about 2 hours or so from our packs. And we've got another 5 hours to get to where we're camping, at least. And we're fully rugged up now. It's quite cool. It's been raining non-stop. We're just in a bit of shelter here. It's still raining, but we're sheltered. I've got a very warm jacket on. I've got a fleece top and I've got a woolen t-shirt on and gloves and stuff. And you know, it's moments like these where you sort of wonder, what am I doing? But yep, it's probably going to be one of the tougher days of the trip, I reckon.
Okay.
Welcome back, day 2. We're been going for 8 hours and 45 minutes so far. It's currently about 10 past 5 p.m. We've probably got just under 2 hours left, hopefully. We've done about 16.5 kilometres, but about 1,300 metres of ascent. We're all pretty tired, I think. Oh, you've got Gatorade. Where'd you get that from? Oh, Gatorade.
This is an Arbonne product.
Oh,
Thanks, Helly.
I want some. I really want some.
Have a sip.
Oh,
Have a sip of that.
can I have a sip?
It's got a bit of caffeine and guarana and lemon.
Look at this, on track. Oh, man. Bit of coconut.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
got everything that makes it taste nice.
That's where we're at. We're pretty tired.
So coming to the end of day 2, we've got about 30 to 50 metres of climbing left.
Hello again. Well, you last saw us on the track last night. We were about an hour and a half out from camp at that point. This is our camp. And look, we were comfortable last night. It's a bit muddy, a bit yuck.
Leachy.
Bleachers, all that stuff. And we've struggled to get out of bed this morning. It's about 8:30 now, and we're heading off to a peak called Tasmania. Overcast conditions. It's meant to rain later, we believe. We did have a bit of phone reception here, got some forecasts, and we'll wait and see what happens. What's the official forecast, Crawf?
60% chance of heavy rain, followed by 100% chance of heavy rain.
Don't want to hear that.
Wolves is leading the way. Lovely little button grass area. We love button grass.
Summit of Tasmania here on this little diminutive peak. Tough day, really tough day. It's taken us how long, Crawf?
4 hours and...
4 hours and 1 minute to get here from our campsite. Now we're gonna get back and we're pretty tired. Well, I'm pretty tired. Don't know about these guys. I'm tired. There we go. Welcome back to day 4, early morning. It's around 7:30, I guess, 7:15, and we're just making preparations to head off. Today we are heading up into these mountains here, High Dome, and we're heading off along that ridge and a bit further on. It's quite cool this morning, but it's not raining, which is nice. Rained over the night, and it's quite cold. It's probably 10 degrees. But there's a cold breeze, probably chill factors bring it down to probably 5 degrees. So we're just making preparations, about to head off. Yep, time to go. Get up into the proper range. It's been 3 days so far of getting to the actual Eldon Range. Once we're up on that ridge, we're on it proper. All right, let's go. So currently on track now for about 30 minutes. Still a early morning. 8:45 now. So we left camp at 8:15, and we're just making our way up a ridge line, a very scrubby ridge line towards the saddle that leads to High Dome. Pleasant walking, but quite scrubby through a lot of this sort of stuff, but pretty open. There's the boys. I have got a North Face Future Fleece, just a lightweight, it's almost like a thermal on. Got my Gore-Tex, and I'm wearing a woolen t-shirt. So I've got my woolen t-shirt, Icebreaker 150 Zone it's called. Just a t-shirt which I've been wearing on the hot days and the cold days. I've got my Future Fleece, North Face Future Fleece on, and the Beta AR jacket, and that's it, and a beanie. And on the pants I've got just some shorts and my overpants and one pair of socks, my Silverlight socks, which are going well. I've got the Lover boots on. They're going well too. So enjoying it. Took me 20 minutes to warm up from leaving camp. It was pretty cold, but it's all good now once you get moving. I like to start a bit of cooler because I know I'm going to heat up once I start walking. So yeah, on we move through the scrub. At least it's not raining. It's the thing we're most happy about today. It's going to be cold though, so I can feel it getting colder already. There's a cold front coming through the next couple of days. Then hopefully a bit of sunshine. We're on a 9-day mission, enjoying it. We're on day 4. It's a bit of on-track walking for you, a bit of on-track stuff.
That's tough. And this is the easy bit.
Well, that was some brutal scrub. We've just gone through then, getting up to the high dome saddle. Worst scrub of the trip. Really thick. Whoa. Man, just came up through a gully, through an intense level of scrub.
Wow.
Summit of High Dome. It's pretty good. That was a good climb. Great peak.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was awesome.
A little bit of clearing so we can just see
Few
everything.
views. Whew, that was a good one.
Yeah, boy.
And the weather is nice for us. It's staying clear. Happy. Happy with that. Onwards. We'll sit here, have a break, and enjoy the lack of rain. So after a lovely lunch here with these views, breathtaking views all around us, now we're heading off to Castle Mountain Camp, our next stop. And we're going to enjoy this sunshine, a very cold breeze, but I'm not minding that. I'm not minding that at all. Feeling pretty good. So let's move on and just take in some of these views you can see all around us. Absolutely incredible. Right above us. Scrub bashing. It's been a tough afternoon in the scrub. Fourth done again, Coca-Cola, after a big day.
Well, that was like way harder.
What's that little process, Smouser?
It's the inflating of the pillow.
The pillow is that big you need to inflate it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a big pillow.
Look at that. It's like velvet. Pretty wild and wet here today on day 5, Sunday. What's the time? It's 10 past 8 a.m. We're just trying to wait out the weather a bit to go up Castle Mountain, which is just nearby. But it's been a wild night with rain and wind after arriving here yesterday. And we're just hoping this rain passes. The forecast says it's going to clear in a couple of hours, so that's what we're sort of planning on. Doing Castle Mountain and then coming back here to the camp. And either camping here tonight or moving on, depending on the weather. Far out. So we're here in our camp at the Tarns below Castle Mountain on day 5, and we're about to head up Castle Mountain. We've been waiting out the weather. It's currently 10 to 11 a.m. Had enough waiting, so we're going to head off in the rain, and it's very windy. We've got to get it done. Got to get it done. So we reckon it'll take us about 4 hours. Return back to the tents, then we'll
have the tents to retire back into before another big day tomorrow, where the weather is hopefully clearer. So here we go. Get ready, get into the rain, get into the wind, get amongst it. Preparation time.
Calling it. It's calling it.
Let's get ready to rumble! Bullseye emerges. Crawf emerges.
Might do that later. Lovely. Are we going to walk onto Lake Hewitt later on today?
What was that?
Will we walk onto Lake Hewitt at Savo?
Oh, maybe.
Summit of Castle Mountain.
You reckon over there?
The wind was just blowing the rain off the camera.
I reckon that point over there is worth visiting as well.
Second summit of Castle Mountain. We're just doing both just in case. Castle Mountain, just climbed that. Just climbed that just now. Heading back to camp. Tough day, apparently there's just really bad wind statewide. So we're lucky to have a sheltered campsite. Lucky to have got the peak done. It's only going to be probably 1 PM when we get back. So we'll take it easy and bunker down for the rest of the wind today before moving on tomorrow. All right, let's go back to camp for a bit of a rest.
Fucking big leech on my back of my pants here.
Really?
That's...
Well, it's around, what time is it?
6:40.
6:40 AM on day 6. Still camped near Castle Mountain. We're just having hot coffee. It's very cold. Last night the rain has stopped, the wind has died down. It's overcast conditions today, hoping for a big day. Slow to get moving this morning because it's so cold. So yep, it's a cold morning. Batteries running flat in the cameras as a result. So we'll just plod on today. Hopefully a mountain or two. Be another cold night tonight, I reckon. Time to head out in the track. Time to get packed. In the process of packing up.
Okay, so just heading off from our Castle Mountain Tarn campsite. Very cold, it's 8 AM. None of us can feel our fingers really, but we'll warm up once we get going. Toes are very cold too. There's just this really cold breeze blowing across from the west. It's meant to change later on today to a northerly, so it should warm up a bit, hopefully. Yeah, off we go. That's what we got coming.
Make sure that doesn't snap off your launch pad.
Oh! Dome Hill. Got some spectacular views happening. Of Eldon Bluff up behind me, over to Eldon Crag, and you can see right up to the west coast, Mount Murchison, places like that, and then we've got this vista of mountains of central Tasmania. Spectacular. Then you can see where we've come from. Out there we've got High Dome we climbed a couple of days ago. We've got Camp Hill, which we climbed on day 2, just through there. Castle Mountain, which we just climbed yesterday. We came over that ridge line and up through the valley up to there. Pretty spectacular.
My wedding anniversary today.
It's Bowie's wedding anniversary, and today we're going to end up, today or tomorrow, up on the plateau up there, climbing those, finishing off at Eldon Peak.
Look at that sky.
We're here on day 7 of this little odyssey that we're on below Eldon Bluff, where we camped last night. Sort of a last minute decision to camp here. We were going to try and get up there, but we thought we could get up there a bit late, so we camped here. Beautiful sunset and sunrise, and just a magnificent vista. Walls is pretty happy about it too. And we've just got this magnificent vista of all these peaks we've climbed in the past. Climbed most of those ones out there behind me. There's heaps of them out there. We've climbed pretty much all of them. And today, well, very soon, be up here on Eldon Bluff. We're also going to go over to Eldon Crag out there. But man, we've got lucky with the weather at the right time. You saw the weather the last few days. But now we're ready to go. Big couple of days coming up. These 2 mountains, and then we've got the spine of the range coming up tomorrow, which is going to be a big one. Could be 11 or 12 hour day at least, I reckon. But in the meantime, let's enjoy today and the weather that we've got. Very appreciative. And we'll head off. we are on the summit of Eldon Crag. Second peak for the day.
Mauser, good to see you up here.
Oh yeah.
Good.
So he comes in.
Been following you on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Eldon Crag, hot day. Got a good campsite just over that way. And tomorrow we head off along the range. Tomorrow we head along to Eldon Peak, just over there. 2 days to go.
I'll be emotionally wrecked. I need to see God out and vote. Just like
It's a tough day today. God, it's hot. It's so hot after the rain.
I was just like sobbing.
It's been a big day. We've climbed from over there, down the base of the cliffs, and then up Eldon Bluff, back up over here, over to there. Now we're here, we're gonna have a rest. We're gonna have a drink, gonna have a snack and take our time to get back to camp. Let's enjoy the views on this beautiful day in Tasmania.
Oh.
Day 8, second last day of this epic. Eldon Peak, where we're heading to out there today. Just packing up camp. It's 5 to 7 in the morning, getting an early start this morning because it's going to be a hot day along that spine of the range. Heading off from camp very shortly. It's going to be a big day. We'll let you know how we go. Could be anywhere up to 11 hours, maybe less, maybe more, who knows.
6 hours so far of this sort of stuff today, and we're not too far off completing, I think. 2 hours, I reckon, tops.
Yeah.
Mauser, can you give us a rendition of your experience up on the top?
Yeah, you guys were down low, sidling. I was up top, going over the spine. I was very high, and I looked down, I thought I had to be over there on that ridge, and I freaked out a bit because it was so far below me. So I've just scooted down about 80 metres to catch up with you guys. Now I've just realised I probably should have stayed high, but it was pretty freaky up there. Big holes, big rocks. Rocks the size of houses. Pretty crazy.
Well, some 7.5 hours later, we've walked the spine of the range, arriving to this lovely little plateau below Eldon Peak. As you would have seen, we were just hopping along boulders all day. Bloody tough day. Feeling it. But the good thing is, it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock. We arrived here with plenty of time. We were expecting it could take anything up to 11 hours to do this section. 7.5 we are very happy with. We've stopped very little, had lunch for about half an hour, and yeah, it is good to have that behind us. That was probably the thing we were most nervous about today was today for the whole trip. Yeah, so here we are. Go and find a campsite up here near the peak and have a rest and some electrolyte, because it has been a hot day. Clouds coming in now, but gee, it's been hot. I'm pretty exhausted, but yeah, we've got that done. We've just got to get off this mountain tomorrow and we're done. But yeah, there's the peak. It's right there. Whether or not we climb the peak today or in the morning, don't know. Right now, I'm thinking I just want to lie down. But what a mission, 7.5 hours. All right, let's go to camp.
Eldon Peak campsite. How was the day, Tom?
Oh, my legs are pretty exhausted. So what were we, day 8? And there was just a lot of rock. Big rocks, big holes.
What about tomorrow? What's that going to bring?
Sore legs going down the mountain, but a bit of excitement as well. Just, it's been a wonderful length trip. Have not wanted to not be here at all, but also kind of happy that it's coming to an end and almost achieved everything we set out. We've got a peak just above us right now, which we've got to walk up about 80 metres elevation to get to, Eldon Peak, the final able of the trip. But we're just recovering after having landed in the campsite, but we'll head up there, I imagine, in the next couple of hours. Looking forward to it.
Nice work. Let's do it, boys. You ready?
Nice work, boys.
Well done, boys.
Eldon Peak.
Touch it.
Our powers combined. Eldon Peak. Here we are on Eldon Peak, the final peak for the trip. 9 peaks in total. Whew. It's a good one. Eldon Peak, after completing the spine of the range. We're here. There we go. Now, tomorrow, we just descend 1,200 metres down there to the lake to our friend Mr. Gordo, who's going to pick us up. And that is it.
Eldon Peak, Eldon Bluff, Eldon Crag, you name it, we've done all the Eldons. It's good to be here. So the final morning here on the Eldon Range. We're on Eldon Peak, packing up camp, getting ready to move out. It is freezing cold this morning. I can barely feel my fingers. That's why I haven't seen anything this morning. So I've just been trying to get packed up, ready to go. It's just after 7:10 in the morning. The sun is about to rise. And we're about to climb up to this peak again, head off the mountain down to the river where a boat will arrive for us in due course. So there you have it, it's the Eldon Ranges. What a spectacular morning we've got. So yes, as I was saying, we're heading off. There's our campsite where we were. Cradle Mountain Lakes and Cloud National Park in the background. It's been a fantastic walk, very tough. One of the hardest ones I've done. I've done a lot of off-track stuff, but this was a tough one. But we got there, just off the mountain now, head home.
I will not be compliant. If you push, I'm defiant, just try it. It is bound to get violent when you walk this way. I won't stop until you're down in your grave, with a couple of your friends to keep you company. At the moment's notice, I'll be swinging the blade, saying, look at this beautiful mess I made. When the enemy is at your door, you better hold that line. When you find out what they're looking for, you better roll the dice. I was raised in the shadows, nothing else even matters. Yeah. When the enemy is at your door, you better hold that line. I won't stop until you're down in your grave, with a couple of your friends to keep you company. At the moment's notice, I'll be swinging the blade, saying, look at this beautiful mess I made. When the enemy is at your door, you better hold that line. When you find out what they're looking for, you better roll the dice. I was raised in the shadows, nothing else even matters.
We'll stop again. Okay. Got sunscreen. Well, there is Eldon Peak that we've come down from today. What a mountain. Spectacular. We're here in the spectacular river, the Eldon River. We joined the South Eldon River about 10 minutes ago. Now we're just walking the banks of the river down to the northern end of Lake Burbury, which is where our rendezvous is going to happen
with our boat that is picking us up. But what a way to finish on this river, this beautiful little area. Look at it, at the peak behind us. 9 days. We're going today for 4 hours 20 minutes it's taken us to get down. And it is just a beautiful day to finish a 9-day walk. We are appreciative, we've had a great time. We've done everything we set out to accomplish. And we're very happy people. Gonna be even happier very soon when we get a burger somewhere. Anyway, till next time, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. But in the meantime, get out on the track and go on your own adventure. Enjoy this beautiful place we call the world. All right, might even go for a swim. See you next time.